people? It's your boy Tots back again. Tot. What's going on, people? It's yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because Sky Sports. I've got Gary Neville off the break. What's going on here? Oh, is it? It's an advert, man. I was about to say. I was getting confused there, man. Um, it's crazy. But yeah, man. Big up everyone tuning in, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Arsenal second again, ole. Second again, ole. Arsenal have beaten Newcastle 1-0. A goal from Declan Rice. And yeah, for me, man, the victory was pretty lucky, to be honest with you. I think it was not really deserved, but we'll get into it. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. Second again, ole. Second again, ole. So let's get into the game, man. And yeah, we did not start the game very well at all. David Raya ended up costing us a couple of chances, man. Giving the ball straight to a couple of our Newcastle defenders and the midfielders. I thought his kicking all game was pretty dreadful, if I'm being honest with you. And yeah, Newcastle probably should have scored at least about 3 or 4 goals in the first game. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, for me, I feel like Newcastle will be kicking themselves that they didn't win the game, because in that first half, they were all over Arsenal. Arsenal started the game poorly, similar to how they started the game against Liverpool at Anfield, man. Very sluggish on the ball. Poor passes, poor touches, heavy touches from Partey, from Trossard, Odegaard as well. Ben White was off the ball all game. Saka wasn't really even in the game too much for the entirety of it. And yeah, like I said, David Raya passing it straight to, I think it was Tonali, into the path of Callum Wilson, cuts it back to Bruno Guimaraes. Good save by Raya, and then on the floor, he clawed it away to make sure that no one could get a tap in. So it was a good little double save, but it was his own fault, really, because he allowed that chance to happen because of his poor kicking. He then made another poor kick as well that didn't really amount to anything, amounted to like a corner, but no real chance. So his kicking, as well as everyone else's passing and touching, was just all off, and it was a really poor first half from Arsenal. Like I said, very lucky that they weren't 2 or 3-0 down. And it was, to be fair to the credit of David Raya, who ended up keeping us in the game. A very smart save, good save from the likes of Harvey Barnes, took a deflection from Partey, who again I thought he was very poor, Partey, this game, man. He was sluggish, off the boil, heavy touches, kicking the ball out of play, not tracking back, heavy running as well. And this is the kind of the reservation I have of giving him a new contract, because he's only going to decline, he's only going to get worse. And this is a massive season for us next year, because we need to make sure that every kind of position is filled adequately. And I don't know if keeping him on for another season is the right thing to do, the smart thing to do, but we'll get onto that obviously later. Big up Jake, before obviously getting back into the game. Big up, best game for Arsenal. Yes, ole. What do you think of the goal for Arsenal? Absolutely tremendous finish, to be fair. That's the one thing I will say. We've got blue taxis, whatever. But yeah, absolutely great goal, but I'll get onto that later. Like I said, great save by David Raya, tipping it past the post in the first half. And then in another good save by Dan Burn. Good corner that came in. We struggled with corners a lot, Arsenal, in the first half especially, and a very good save from the corner. And then another save, I think it was Bruno Guimaraes again, who had literally a tap in, and it was another good reaction save from Raya, again, keeping it out of our goal. So he made about 4 or 5 or 6 saves in the first half alone. And Newcastle will be disappointed, kicking themselves that they weren't at least 2 or 3 goals up. But you couldn't really argue if they'd scored any of those chances, because they were really good chances. And from point blank range, a lot of them. So yeah, very poor. A couple of them from obviously Arsenal's making. The only real chance that Arsenal had in the first half was a shot that went wide by Trossard, cutting in, and then a set piece again. A corner comes in from Saka. Partey has a header, and it's saved by Nick Pope pretty easily. So yeah, apart from that, that was really the only thing, man. That was really the only thing. So yeah, going on to the second half, let me get back into the comments. Big up Ravi. He says, big up, man. So your Northside channel. Big yourself up, man. I appreciate you subscribing and checking me out for this review, this quick review. Big up yourself up. Big up everyone else in the chat as well. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe if you've not subscribed already. Really appreciate the support. But yeah, back on obviously to the game. Back into the second half. I don't know what Arteta said to them, but we actually did get a reaction. It was a much improved second half. Obviously, Saliba going off. Don't know if it was an injury. Calafiori coming on. And to be honest with you, Calafiori actually played pretty well. I thought this was the first time in an Arsenal game where I think defensively he was very solid. And there's no surprise he was actually playing more in his position, off the ball, it was more like a three at the back, but he's more playing like a centre back role rather than that full back getting skinned. He was more centrally, so there was a bit more obviously space for him to maneuver off the ball and run into. Whether when he's on the wing, bro, it's very, very difficult for him to obviously defend because he's not a natural left back and just gets skinned all the time. But in this game, I don't think he did. I thought he came on and actually played pretty well, and defensively was a bit more assured. And then in the second half, Declan Rice definitely picked up. I thought Martinelli definitely picked up as well. And Martinelli showed a few traits in terms of back to goal, hold up play that was a bit better. And I thought Lewis Skelly as well was trying to drive up the midfield. It's crazy, man. But yeah, we did score. We scored because it's caught it back and by Odegaard, and it's a fantastic finish by Declan Rice into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Just gonna check the comments, and obviously I'm listening to Arteta, his press conference. It wasn't a great form from the boys, even though you won. Yeah, for sure, bro. I don't think we deserved it for sure. I think at least a draw or maybe even a Newcastle win probably would have been a bit more fair. If I'm being honest, brother. That first half performance was abysmal. It was really bad. Arteta said he wants the Champions League and the Premier League. He was hoping that he would have got that in the final game, but we've not managed to achieve it. Just obviously listen to Arteta's works. He said he's talking about the standards and listen. He's saying that he's been disappointed because of the injuries, stuff like that. But bro, like, not be funny, like, you got to take a bit of responsibility as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, second again. But yeah. But yeah, he's saying the expectations are high. And but yeah, he's gonna go back. But yeah, man, crazy. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. I'll go back to obviously what I was saying. Second half, great finish by Declan Rice. I definitely think he can definitely improve in terms of his goal scoring wise. He's got 9 goals. I definitely think he can get 10 to 15 for sure. His shooting technique is ridiculous, man. I can't lie. That's probably the biggest positive from the game. His finish was a really, really good finish. Past Nick Pope, our only goal against Newcastle in 4 games. So yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's saying that the guys upstairs need to do what they need to make sure they do what they need to do, which is obviously getting players. And yeah, another second place finish, man. And ultimately, a season of failure, man. To be honest with you, we had to win something this season, bro. I'm not happy with the season in general. I definitely have to dissect it with other players, other fans like Shane and Colin and Aaron as well. So yeah, man. Wasn't a great season, but obviously we have to just move on there. But yeah, Newcastle didn't really show any kind of chances after the Declan Rice shot. I can't really remember anything that was really, really last ditch or crucial. I think Willock had a shot that went over the bar, a couple of shots over the bar, but other than that, the Arsenal defending pretty well and ended up getting a clean sheet. The first one since we beat Chelsea in March. So yeah, a long time, man. But yeah, Havertz came on, didn't really look too sharp, giving away free kicks, elbowing people in the face, and like, he was lucky that he didn't get sent off actually because he did a last ditch tackle. He was late and it was a yellow card, but the referee kind of waved it on. But yeah, man. But yeah, Port Saka was kind of quiet as well. Doesn't really look like it looks like the adrenaline is obviously worn off. I don't think you're going to see the best of him until next season now, and it was pretty much clear. Obviously, other than the Real Madrid games, really, in the Premier League, I don't think he's been anywhere near his best performance-wise. No, never mind just not scoring, but just him performing in general. But yeah, we need for me, even though we won the game, we need a massive revamp in terms of style, in terms of players. Like, we need some new attacking players for sure. We need some new attacking styles, some new combinations, formations, all of that good stuff, man. Because it's just gone a bit stale. It's gone very stale. Newcastle defended okay. But overall, I don't think he did anything magnificent. I think they were pretty comfortable up until, obviously, the Declan Rice goal. We didn't really have a sustained amount of pressure, really. It's not like Pope was making save after save. It's only really that chance I can really remember. And then we kind of just stuck with the 1-0 and then defended decently well and got the victory. But I don't think it was particularly deserved. I think we got pretty lucky in terms of Raya making some crucial saves and Newcastle not being clinical. If Isak was there, then it could have been a different story. But we got away with it. We got the victory, and yeah, we have to we're guaranteed second now. Not that I would say I'm too fussed about positioning and stuff. If we can't win the league, then whatever happens afterwards, it's just a massive disappointment whether we finish second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because my expectation was to win the league finally after 2 years of challenging, but we've not really even challenged, man. Yes, we've had injuries. Yes, we've had red cards, dubious decisions, but at the end of the day, the team have not performed well enough anyway. Even without these, because there's not every game we've had dodgy decisions. It's not every game we've had injuries. Some games, obviously, we've had full fit teams or we've had one player out. Do you know what I'm saying? If you can't win against West Ham with a couple of players out, or win against Bournemouth with a couple of players out, then bro, you're not going to win the league anyway. Because it's very rare that a team gets all of their players fit. People forget that Alisson was injured for quite a lot of the games, but they had adequate replacements to cover until he came back. That's the key difference. That's what Arsenal lack a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. So yeah, that's something they need to obviously take on board. But overall, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents on the word. Obviously, second again, LA, and we'll see what happens next season, man. Hopefully, we get a striker, and some attacking players, man. Oh dear, disappointed, man. I said LOL. Yeah, for sure, man. Disappointed. We won the game, but it's just, yeah, man. What could it be? It's not been good enough, man. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, man. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. I'm gonna head off now. But make sure you guys like on the video and subscribe to the channel. All of that good stuff, man. But yeah, it's been disappointing. It's been disappointing, man. I'll be honest. But oh dear, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll be back soon. I said, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself, brother. But yeah, man. Oh dear me. But yeah, man, big up the chat. I'm gonna redirect to Shane. Make sure you guys comment Shane raid. Tops raid to Shane. But yeah, big up everyone tuning in. I'll be back soon. Don't hit the play at the game. I'll be back soon, man. Peace out.